What if I told you Blizzard already had the perfect unstoppable ace sitting in their back pocket? A character so beloved that just showing him on screen could have reignited the entire Warcraft fanbase overnight. And instead of using that ace, they threw it away. Because Blizzard completely wasted their greatest asset. Arthas Menethil, the Lich King. The Fallen Prince, the most iconic character the Warcraft universe has ever produced. Arthas wasn't great because he was powerful. He was great because he was a human. From the moment we met him in Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos, he felt different from every other Blizzard hero or villain. He wasn't born evil. He wasn't chasing power or conquest. He was a prince who genuinely wanted to protect his people. That's what made his story special. His fall came from good intentions. The calling of Stratholme wasn't about cruelty. It was about desperation. Arthas choosing the lesser evil until it stopped feeling lesser. Then came Frostmourne.
Whomsoever takes up this blade shall wield power eternal. Just as the blade rends flesh, so must power scar the spirit.
And scar it did. From that moment forward, Arthas became Warcraft's ultimate tragedy. Not just a villain, but a man losing himself piece by piece. He wasn't corrupted by some outside demon lord, he corrupted himself.
Child, I watched with pride as you grew into a weapon of righteousness.
Wrath of the Lich King elevated Arthas from legendary to untouchable. No villain before or since came anywhere close to the presence he commanded. The expansion constantly reminded you, Arthas was always watching. Every major zone tied back into his actions. Every dungeon felt like you were dismantling his empire. Every cinematic kept him looming over the narrative. He wasn't just the final boss. He was the spine of the expansion. And when we finally defeated him, we didn't kill some mindless monster. We saw the last flicker of Prince Arthas return.
Father, is it over?
At long last.
And Tyrannus answered,
No king rules forever, my son.
That was a perfect ending. Arthas died as he lived, a tragic soul who sacrificed everything and still failed. For years, players believed that was his final chapter, until Shadowlands said, no, we're not done with him yet. Shadowlands seemed tailor-made for Arthas' return. The afterlife. The tortured souls of Azeroth's fallen heroes, the shattered helm of domination, Uther's broken spirit, Sylvanas' obsession. Every road pointed straight back to the Lich King. Blizzard teased fans relentlessly. Uther confronting his past, Jaina haunted by memories of Arthas, Frostmourne rebuilt in parts, the Jailer's manipulations overriding domination magic completely linked to Arthas' legacy. This wasn't coincidence, this was Blizzard deliberately dangling the promise. Arthas matters again. We were prepared for emotional payoffs. We were ready for the ultimate catharsis. And that makes what Blizzard did next even more painful. They didn't conclude Arthas' story, they erased it. When Arthas finally appeared, he isn't confronted, he isn't allowed to speak, he isn't allowed to reflect or answer to anyone who mattered to him. Instead, he became a glowing soul fragment, floating in silence, before evaporating into nothingness, and that's it. No dialogue with Jaina, the woman whose love once grounded him. No reckoning with Anduin, the hero who was literally walking in his footsteps through this story arc. And no closure with Uther, the mentor who he failed. Nothing. The Lich King, Warcraft's greatest character, was treated like an afterthought. This wasn't just a missed opportunity, it was a narrative malpractice. Blizzard confused subverting expectations with ignoring character payoff. They chose spectacle and shock over meaning. They focused everything on the Jailer, a character nobody cared about, while deleting the emotional connections fans actually had. They expected players to accept the soul of Arthas was simply gone, without grief, consequence, or conversation. And it hurt, because Arthas meant something. He represented the emotion of Warcraft. Hubris, Good intentions turned destructive. The terrifying cost of duty. Blizzard could have explored guilt, regret, damnation, redemption. Not heroic redemption, but emotional reconciliation. Instead, we got purple dust. Shadowlands could have used Arthas brilliantly. Okay, imagine this. A shadowy figure hidden behind a curtain in the maw. A mysterious mastermind conducting experiments. You only hear his voice. It's cold. It's calculating. Anduin Wrynn and Jaina Proudmoore interact with him over several patches. They don't reveal their names. Anduin does all the talking. He's curious, idealistic. But Jaina's silent. She's distant. She's wary. And she's openly irritated by the figure's tone. Arthas promises to help them escape the maw. They help him first. So they comply. Months pass. All for nothing. Eventually they realize he's used them. So Jaina lashes out asking, "Have you always been this cruel?" And then the voice goes quiet. And the curtain lifts. It's Arthas. Because Arthas wouldn't recognize Anduin's voice, but he would recognize Jaina's. So Jaina stares in frozen disbelief at the man she once loved. Anduin realized the truth. He's been talking to the Lich King all along. That moment alone would have delivered more emotional impact than everything Arthas did in Shadowlands. Not even redemption, just recognition. Just closure. Blizzard didn't fail Arthas because they disrespected the character. They failed him because they were scared to write him properly. Complex characters require emotional honesty, and Blizzard just didn't commit. They turned him into lore background noise instead of the emotional giant he was. And by doing so, they didn't just waste Arthas, they wasted player trust. For many fans, Shadowlands was the final proof that Blizzard no longer understood how to tell character-driven stories. Not about spectacle, but about connection. Arthas had the ultimate narrative ace card. A character beloved by millions, woven into Warcraft's identity, and when the moment came to bring him back, they squandered it. No king rules forever, but some kings deserve a real ending. Arthas deserved better than what they made him out to be.
What are you doing, my son?
Succeeding you, father.
And that wraps up today's rant. If you enjoyed this breakdown, you can hit that like button. It helps out the channel more than you think. You can subscribe for more Warcraft lore deep dives, criticisms, and storytelling retrospectives every week. And let me know down in the comments, did Blizzard waste Arthas, or is there still a way to fix his story? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in Azeroth, or the next video. Yeah, I think I'll see you in the next video.